Welcome back to Pursuit Accuracy. I'm Josh, and today we are doing our 14th test on some match ammo out of the CZ 457 MTR with the Athlon Helos BTR Gen 2. Stick around and see how it turns out. For today's test, we have the Aguila Rifle Match Competition, and I know absolutely nothing about this ammo, except for I believe there was, yep, there it is. There is a price tag on it for $6.90. I guess that's what it goes for, I don't know. At this point, your guess is as good as mine on how this ammo is going to perform. As always, we're going to stick 5 1-inch pacers down there at 50 yards, and we're going to shoot it from the bench here. We're going to shoot 5 5-shot groups at those pacers, and we're going to average the group sizes, and we're going to stick it in our leaderboard. If you're curious where we stand right now, I'm going to throw that up right now just for a few seconds. That's enough talking about the test. Let's get the target and the camera out there, and we'll shoot this thing. All right, we've got the Aguila Rifle Match Competition. I did shoot about 15 to 20 Fowlers through this, so we're going to get right into it. I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say that I don't think this is going to be the best ammunition out of this rifle. So I have virtually no experience with the Aguila stuff. I don't know kind of where it rates, but it doesn't look great. Could surprise me, but let's just shoot it and see what we got. Starting with the far left pacer there. We'll say kind of the feel of the bullets and the pattern, it kind of reminds me of like CCI standard velocity. Yeah. Alrighty. And really I say that based on the bullet really doesn't have much lubrication on it. So like Lafua is going to be really greasy. Ely is going to be waxy. This is like pretty much just bone dry, kind of like you would find CCI standard velocity or stuff like that. Let's move on to our second target here. There's two good ones. Not bad here. Okay. Had 4 good ones. All right, group number 3. I don't know if it comes through on camera, but I can definitely hear a lot of velocity differences in this ammunition shot to shot. You have to let me know if you can hear that in the camera. Yeah, like that 5th one to me was, you know, there was 2 in that group that were, you know, noticeably louder to me behind the gun. That I could just hear, and seeing a lot of, just a lot of velocity difference showing on those groups. You know, the high and low shots at 50, they're really, even without a super great ammo, there shouldn't be a lot of vertical spread. Going on to the, oh man, yeah, and some of these are extremely hard to close a bolt on. You haven't noticed. 4th group. That's rough. So if you were shooting these out of a match rifle and you had a junior shooter, there's no way they could close the bolt on something like. Some of them fine. This one is like, I mean, it takes a lot of effort to close that bolt, and it's not every single one. It's hit or miss, which kind of leads me to believe that there's obviously variances in the manufacturing, which are rearing their head on these targets here as we're shooting them, and you're seeing the differences in impacts. The fact that some of the bolt closes are nice and easy and some are extremely hard, that means that rim thickness on that cartridge is varying quite a bit. Fifth group. And if you notice too, it's weird. It seems like almost all of the hard bolt close are shooting left, which is pretty weird. The second shot, not as bad, and I'm breaking my cheek weld here, so I do apologize for that. Overall, not terrible. I'll get the target. You guys will have already seen the group sizes, but just from this angle looking down from 50 yards away, I would think that if you're looking for a budget ammo, like 690, you know, I don't know. You're getting close to SK Rifle Match, but I think this, if you had this, would be a good ammo to do some sorting and weighing. And I think overall would improve the groups quite a bit, because you see it wants to group in some cases, and then the outliers kind of throw the group open pretty heavy. But like I said, I don't know if I would go out of my way to buy this to sort it, when for like $1 more a box you can get SK Rifle Match, and an SK Rifle Match you don't need to weigh and sort it. It's gonna shoot good as long as your rifle likes it. So let me go get the target and we'll see where it falls. But for me, not a huge fan of this right now. The groups have all been measured up, and it looks like it's just good enough to slide into a tie for 12th place with the SK Pistol Match Special. So wasn't extremely thrilled about this stuff. Like I said, I could just hear a lot of velocity differences and just feeling the bolt close. If the bolt close is different almost every time you throw it, something is going on with the consistency of the ammunition at the factory level. So when they're making this, it's just not consistent. I don't think this is really marketed to be super high-end match ammo. I think it's supposed to be kind of a value match ammo, and it kind of places accordingly. Not something I would pursue particularly, just because there's so many other good brands out there, namely SK. You're going to see a whole lot of the SK match ammo that comes in ahead of this ammo on the leaderboard, and it does it for around the same price. I mean, it's not like this is the cheapest stuff in the world. If you're going to shoot something like this, I would just assume shoot CCI Standard Velocity if you can get it, which is going to be considerably cheaper per box than this. It obviously will not be in the finale, so we don't have to really worry about seeing that anymore. I know there's some ammo that you guys have specifically requested, and I'm trying to get my hands on that. Federal Ultra Match is really hard to get right now. So is CCI Green Tag. So ultimately, the show must go on, and we are going to continue to shoot ammo and test. Now, after this test is concluded and we shoot the finale, doesn't mean I'm not going to test any more match ammunition. So if there's something that I haven't tested you want me to test, go ahead and keep throwing those comments out there. I will keep trying to get that ammo and get it on the channel and test it, even if it is outside of the series. So for those of you guys who've inquired about the shirt, at this point, I think I have all of you on a list. I have made that shirt order. We look like we're about 2 weeks out. In about a week and a half on another video, I will just go ahead and announce that we're ready to start taking payments, and I will detail how to send those payments in the description of that video. So again, I really do appreciate you guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.